The 72-300 on the other hand doesn't feel as premium, as it's mostly out of plastic with some metal parts here and there. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel like a cheap lens, it still feels quite high quality and it's a very solid lens, but obviously they had to keep the use of heavy materials like metal to a minimum to have an overall low weight for such a huge focal length range. And lens creep will never be a problem on this lens, as it has a switch to keep the lens from zooming out. There's also an auto aperture switch, which is not really something I use. Sometimes I do accidentally switch it on though, which I usually realize quickly enough to switch it back before taking my pictures. This switch is implemented because this lens has a variable aperture, so the aperture ring on this lens is not fixed with the individual aperture figures pointed out on this lens. So the aperture ring just rotates infinitely, just changing the aperture in the camera itself. Just like with the 16-80 though, this aperture ring is also very nice